All right, man. Finally, I didn't listen to this album. Finally got to it. Damn. I have to say though, you know, this album if you listen closely, I'm not saying it has mixed emotions, but you can tell she got one foot over here and one foot over here. Half of the album, you damn near can tell is about the relationship that didn't work, basically coming over from 21 into this album. You definitely can hear it on certain songs. You know what I mean? But it's basically about being in love, how to overcome, staying, in love, I guess, in a situation to where you don't really know if this is what you want, but at the same time, in another situation, you want to leave. You know what I mean? It's how to make somebody move on from a relationship that you're already over. It also is reflective and introspective more than her last album, 21. That was filled with a lot of pop anthems, a lot of the way that she did the record as far as, the thoughtfulness, the hurt, the frustration, the way it came off, it was more popular. On this one, you don't really get that. You definitely can hear her talking to her ex, and also she's mad or conflicted with who she's with now. You get that emotion on this album, point blank, period. But at the same time, we got 21 that was released in 2011, so she been gone a cool. Even admitted that she didn't know where the culture was as a whole, and you could tell a couple writers wrote a few of these records. I don't got to go into that. Y'all can do the homework. But overall, she done did what she did, and it's a solid album. But it really is some tracks on here that in the future you will probably look over. It opens up with Hello. We already know, amazing single, broke many records about an ex-love, basically unfinished business between the person that she was with, and it's a good song. Then it goes into a kind of a pop hit, you know what I mean? Send my love, in quotation, to your new lover. It's about her ex. It's kind of got that pop vibe with it. I definitely love the instrumentation on it and the personal lyrics. I appreciate that. We get into I Miss You. I thought it was okay. The slow ballad, the way she sung on a song wasn't bad, but it just seemed like it wasn't the right production for me. So that I was like, I appreciate the lyrics wise, but at the same time, it's just like, wow. The first half of the album is filled with these type of songs. Then it goes into track 4. When we were young, I definitely liked that. That song was dope. Lost Love is about an ex. The production was amazing. I definitely love the background vocals. It's basically reminiscent of an old lover, or it could be perceived as however you want to figure it, but it's still a great song. Then it goes into Remedy, a piano ballad, slow ballad, well written, basically another heartbreak song, and just saying when the world gets down to you and you hurting, just think of me and I'll be your remedy. It's like she's saying one thing, but then she's saying another. But then she goes into the next track, Water Under the Bridge. It's kind of like she's talking to, her new boyfriend, but at the same time, I feel like she's talking about an ex that she can't shake. It's a slow ballad, dramatic, about a dysfunctional relationship. That's why I say that it's about the new boyfriend, but it could be about an ex. Still a great song, though. I definitely love her vocal ability on that record. Moving on to track 7, which is River Leah, and it's just her basically explaining that she's a demanding woman. At the same time, she gonna be her. She seems to not be able to satisfy her lover in a sense by the way she acts. But at the end of the day, she just shrugs it off like, this is me. It is what it is. Love the lyrics. Her vocal ability is amazing. Good song. No problem. Then it goes into Love in the Dark, and this where I appreciate the song. Piano ballad was nice. It's unique, edge, if you want to call it that. Heartache at the same time. Old situations come up about lost love, and at the same time, it's just like, okay, wow, it's a great record, but you kind of feel, you see what I'm saying? The difference in between this album and the last album. and it's not a bad record at all. Then it goes into A Million Years Ago. It's just reminiscing about the past. Great acoustic guitar, you know what I mean? I definitely like that part of the record. But it's just her reminiscing about things back then that she no longer indulges in. She doesn't do. She's different now. She's a mom now. And it goes into All I Ask, another piano ballad. You know, it seemed like she's saying, I want the guy to basically move on and forget about me so I can continue doing what I'm doing. But then it could be perceived as how women ask you to change, and you saying you go do this but you're not doing it. I don't ask you for that. I'll ask you to do this and this and this, blah blah blah. It could be perceived as that. Still a great record. And then the last track is the dopest record to me, Sweetest Devotion, where it's kind of a uplifting record. It's about her son, basically. It's not about a dude, an ex, a current boyfriend. It's about her son. You know what I mean? So overall, I mean, the album is not bad. I definitely feel like it was worth the wait for me to listen to it, to check out 19, 21, and then 25. This is nothing like 21. Not saying that this album doesn't deserve all the accolades it's getting, but I definitely feel like it makes you wonder, well, at least me, what was the album gonna sound like that she wanted to put out? You know what I mean? Because it's just like her life is split in two, and half the album is talking about the ex, and half of it is talking about the current boyfriend, how she wants things to go. You know, this is the reason why I'm acting the way I am, because I'm trying to get over that situation, and I was with that situation for a while, and yet she's telling the ex that I'm over here with this situation now. He's father of my son. You know what I mean? So you need to let all those emotions and feelings go. But at the same time, I still wonder, what if, woulda, coulda, shoulda type situation. Overall, I enjoyed 10 of the records. If you bought the deluxe album, it comes with 3 extra songs. I haven't heard them. I didn't really play the CD. I just listened to it off iTunes. Shout out to Apple Music. And overall, I give it a 9 out of 10. It's not a bad album at all, you know what I mean? But it will be some tracks that down the line you kind of gonna skip over, you know what I mean? But to me, this is an honest review, and I don't know how many other people are gonna be really that honest about Adele, because they're so hyped that she's back. And it's the same thing where they keep comparing her and saying, far as the record sales, to the Taylor Swift, the Britney Spears, the NSYNCs and everything. But at the same time, I've read a lot of interesting reviews to where it's like people are liking the project, but at the same time, it's like it's kind of nothing new, and at the same time, it's not better than 21. So I enjoyed it for what it is. It's growth. But I do feel like she kind of should have released this album at the age of 25. She's 27 now, but at the same time, I just feel like it would have fit, to me, the mode if she would have released it then than now. Because she could have worked on this at that age, you know what I mean, when she was 25 or whatever, and she stopped working on it, and let's say she was done by 26, but yet she put it up when she's 27, you don't even feel this way anymore. So it's kind of confusing in a sense, but it's still an overall great album. I'm not taking nothing from Adele. She came back, she delivered, but I would have to say, in my opinion, if I was to say out of the 3, which is the best one, I'm going to say 21. To me, that's my favorite, but still, this is a great project. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it. I'm out.